Yomimon Masters in training. We have another episode of Yomimon from the PAX Pokemon League. I'm there all weekend, and if you upload this and you see me, come battle me, because I'm into having battles, and I just want to have a lot more experiences with you guys. But I'm up against Talia, the Sand Tempest Traverser, and she has a Nidoking, a Magnezone, a Gliscor, a Crocodile, an Extra Drill, and a Tyranitar, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's an all-stand team. I have some things I can deal with it, like Tentacruel and Superior, but I'm also really worried about my Rotom not being very useful here. So, as we head into the match, I'm like, I'm going to lead with my Tentacruel because I want to knock off anything that it might be leading out. I also see a lot of good attacking Pokemon, so its Scald abilities would be really good too. So it leads out with this Rex, which is its Tyranitar, and I'm like, alright, the sand is starting up, but she's the Traverser. If you see her little icon, she has the glasses on and everything, that she's like walking through the sand in the Hoenn region, so I'm like, that's pretty cool. So I do knock off its Focus Sash, and I'm like, oh, great. And then I get Earthquaked, and I know you're wondering, like, why would you stand on an Earthquake, right? And honestly, I obviously forgot that Squidadler, my Tentacruel, wasn't physically defensive, right? I know it's specially defensive, it has a bulk like a mofo. So I'm like, alright, Grand Leon, you're not going to worry about that Focus Sash anymore. Bullet Punch it to death, right? And I'm like, nope. And I thought I'd be okay too, and she's like, nope, I hate Scizors. I have Fire Punch for Scizors, just for this. I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah, that works. I'm into that. So, Rebel, his name is Rebel because this was actually my doubles Salamence. But you can't use Mega Salamence in this format for the PAX Pokemon League, so I'm like, I'm going to make you a Scarfed Mixed Pokemon. And now, I would have gone with Earthquake here, but of course, anticipated the switch, so I'm saying I'm going to hit you hard, I'm going to hit you fast, I'm going to hit you with a Draco Meteor, and that takes it out in one hit because of the crit. I think the crit might have mattered, I think it might have been able to hang on just a little bit. But getting it out there one and done was good because that thing is too bulky and I did not want to deal with it. So I switch out Rebel, knowing that Nidoking is a plethora of special moves, right? And I was right to anticipate that because it uses Ice Beam, and I'm like, you and your Gen 1 Pokemon and using all sorts of different moves that you don't think they would use. But I watched that episode of the Orange Island, so I know you can build a boat with an Ice Beam. Don't worry about it. Anyway, she does Sludge Wave, which I know is a really powerful move, and I love any poison Pokemon that gets it, but I think I can take it because I have the bulk, and I'm like, alright, we need to get that sand stuff out of here, and I'm going to use my Sunny Day. And you're probably wondering, like, why does it have Sunny Day? What in the heck? And I gave it to it because, again, I'm repurposing a doubles Pokemon. It had Protect. I needed something to put onto it. I thought about Shadow Ball, but I'm like, given the nature of this tournament and the weird things they do, I'm like, I'm just gonna Sunny Day, so, you know, you don't get any boost. But, of course, it brings in Tyranitar again, and I'm like, I can't do this. But this time I get to use Rebel's Intimidate. That way I get a little bit of a pseudo buff, if you will, if he tries to attack me. But I'm like, okay, let's do this. Draco Meteor, please don't miss, fingers crossed. And it doesn't. And because his other moves are Fire Blast and Earthquake, and at this point in time, it was Roost because I'm an idiot, right? But now it's Steel Wing. So I could have Earthquake there too, but again, I felt like if it wanted to switch out on anything, I wanted to hit that thing hard as well. And applying that pressure with that Ice Beam is tough, so I bring in my Gallade that I know can take it pretty well. And basically, since he's my Mega, my goal here is to do super effective Zen Headbutts and Finger Cross for the flinches, so I can gain some leg up in this match, even though she was doing a great job taking out those two Pokemon really early in the match. So then once he's out, she does Shadow Ball, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you do carry like dumb crap like that. And I'm like, oh, and you're faster. And I'm like, what? But it's a double down for us, and I was actually really glad because the Jack of all trades of Nidoking is a little annoying in the face, actually. And they gave him an attack buff for Gen 6, but he's still like a special kind of utility Pokemon, which is kind of cool. So Rotom comes out once more, and basically now I'm like, alright, the sand really isn't doing a lot, but right here I just wanted to get out a Will-O-Wisp, but I know that this thing carries Sand Force or Sand Rush, I forget which one is the one that doubles your speed, but if you're running an Excadrill, and that was a bitch in Gen 5, but not so much in Gen 6, so I expect people to run it if they're running a Sand team. So again, Rebel, he is the rock star of this match because he just comes in and does a bunch of intimidates, and then he's like, I'm gonna Fire Blast you, right? Utility, Fire Blast, but he didn't take it out, and I'm like, But this time I know the rock slide is going to be super effective, but there's no stab, and its attack is down by 1 stage, so I was pretty confident I could survive it, you know, not getting a crit of some sort. So I take out the Excadrill as well, and I believe she has 2 more Pokemon left. The Krookodile, and one of my buddies, he's used the Krookodile against me, so I kind of knew what to expect from it, but I'm locked in the Fire Blast, and I'm just going to keep doing Fire Blast until the cows come home. But I get crunched, I get knocked out, it's a critical hit. That was a little unnecessary game, but you know, this seems to happen a lot. Unnecessary crits, and it gets Moxie, and I'm like, no. But because I see leftovers, I know it isn't Scar, so I'm like, alright, Queen Bey, let's do this. Yes, this is my superior because Queen Bey is superior to all other superiors according to Kanye West, right? I kid. But I do the Leaf Storm and get a critical hit. Again, unnecessary game. What is up with you? And I get the nice little boost on +2 to my special attack that I need in order to do this well. And Magnum comes out, and of course it carries the hidden power fire because, you know, I ain't about that life. I need to cover my weaknesses of my ice types and all that. And another critical hit, but it's sturdy, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Y'all done? Y'all done with these critical hits that I don't need? Really? Y'all done? I'll just sit here and wait, sipping my tea. And it was also super effective because it also carries hidden power fire because Caesar. But I take it out with yet another hidden power fire, so it ended pretty well on that hidden power fire battle, which was pretty sweet. So that was the first match I'm going to show you guys from the PAX Pokemon League. Come here every Sunday and Saturday, hopefully, to get some of the best matches that I've had while going there. And then during the week, I'm going to upload some of the battles that didn't go so well. I'm not going to give it the full treatment of all the overlays and that. I'm just going to upload it with some commentary and say, hey, watch it, because it'll help you become a better Yomimon Master. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.